Welcome back to the Tool Crib. In today's video, I'm going to show you a much better adjustable loop knot. So one of the most common knots taught when tying an adjustable loop is the Taut-Line Hitch. So I've set this rope where I'm anchored off on two sides, and I got my anchor point off to the right. And that's where we want to form our loop. So what we're going to do is we're going to cross over. This is our main line now. We're going to cross over our main line once and then twice to create two wraps on the main line. Then we're going to go over to the top side and we're going to do one more half hitch by going around and then just pulling it back and snugging it up. Now we can take our main line, we can take the bottom of our knot here and we can pull it, and when we release it, it allows us to make an adjustable loop where this loop can either loosen or tighten, and it holds itself in tension. And in most applications, it'll work pretty well. But in a circumstance where you're in a lot of wind and it's gusting, the top of this knot has a tendency to loosen because this last half hitch is what really holds the whole knot together. So I'm going to show you a version of this called the Airplane Hitch that is kind of similar to the Taut-Line Hitch, but it is much, much better. So we'll start off the same way. We're going to cross our main line. We're going to go around once and then a second time. Now we're going to move up several inches. It could be 2, 3, 4. It doesn't really matter. And now we're going to form our Taut-Line Hitch further up. So we're going to go around once, around twice, and then over the top to form our half hitch on top. And what we've created is a double wrap here and then our taut line on top. So now we can take our main line here. We can pull tension. Before we release this tension, we'll slide that one up as well. And this works much, much better. And again, it's called the Airplane Hitch. And it's actually used on light aircraft on the tarmac to keep the planes, smaller planes, secured down to the tarmac so that when it's in high wind conditions, that the plane isn't getting lifted and shifted all over the place. And it works incredibly well, and it's actually designed for wind load, for that shock load of gusting wind. Now the reason it works better is because now this line, which actually holds this in place, is secured much better. And so even if we saw a great amount of tension or wind load, gusting winds on this side, this knot is going to hold in place much, much better. So you can tension that up pretty much as you want, and this one is going to hold it in place better. Now you don't necessarily have to use the taut line up top. You can use a midshipman's hitch or any of your other favorite slip and grip hitches. But if you do a double wrap and then add in your favorite slip and grip hitch on the top side, you'll find that it's going to work much, much, much better. My name is Ben. You've been watching the Texas Tool Crib. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. I'll see you in the next one.